All right, y'all. Salute everybody. Ticket TV live streams. Y'all know what it is with me, man. Appreciate all y'all that's tapping into your boy. And hopefully everybody's doing great. Again, y'all know how I roll. Y'all know how I get down. Y'all know how I move on this thing, man. And we're going to talk about Mr. JJ Redick today. That's what we're going to talk about. Mr. JJ Redick today. We're going to talk about this guy, basically, being unprofessional and just being a bad person in general. From what I've seen, I have no respect for this guy. I think this guy has low character, low class, and I just think that he's bottom of the barrel as far as coaching and all this other stuff is concerned. But you guys all remember the rant that JJ Redick went on against Doc Rivers on ESPN a couple years back, or the other year when he was on TV. And that rant went viral of how he disrespected his coach. And so his former coach, Doc Rivers, on national TV, saying that Doc never takes responsibility, this, that, and the third, when Doc was the one who took responsibility for bringing J.J. Redick's career to prominence and putting J.J. Redick in a starting position and putting J.J. Redick in a position to succeed. But a lot of guys didn't want to bring J.J. Redick as a starting guy, and his career was not headed on the right trajectory to that point. But uh, JJ Redick has refused to apologize for those statements. In fact, JJ Redick has now came out and said that he regrets his tone in which he spoke the statements, but he has never apologized for the actual statements of disrespect that he slew towards Doc Rivers. So this guy who is what I'm saying, um, he's unqualified for the Lakers job, has zero, what I'm saying, experience for the Lakers job. Doc Rivers did him, and that's why I told y'all, if I was Doc Rivers, I'd have never did him that solid last night. Doc Rivers did him a solid and put the guys on the team in the game for those last quarter that wasn't even going to be nowhere near the team or the G League team. He just put them in the game because, in the preseason, they carry like 20-something guys. So a lot of those guys getting cut in 1 or 2 days, they're going to get cut. They just want the bodies for preseason. But Doc put those guys in because they were leading by 15 points in the game, pretty much is in hand. Doc could have ran them off the court if he wanted to. JJ Redick was so upset. He put out half the starters in the third quarter when Doc had all of his guys on the bench. He put all the bum squad in the third quarter, and they pushed the lead up to 15. And then Doc was like, "Now let me put the last dudes in the bench in." And then JJ Redick, who tried to play Bronny James again, the number one scrub in the NBA. And that backfired in their face as Bronny went 0 for 4 again last night in only 6 minutes. 12 from the field, 0 points, 0 rebounds, 0 assists, 0 steals, and bad defense from Bronny James. You know what I'm saying? The number one scrub or what? Well, what? Yeah, that guy. And he actually put a real ball player in the game. You understand? Quincy went in the game last night and straight ball. He took the game over. And I got to give Quincy his props again because ESPN is not doing it. ESPN is not giving Quincy his props. ESPN doesn't care that Quincy went out there and balled out of control. There's something wrong with ESPN. You know what I'm saying? They disrespect this young fella. Quincy went out there at Xavier University and balled last night and earned the spot to be able to make that first cut and keep going. Bronny should have been cut. But because the Lakers are playing these games and playing with people's careers and doing the funny things that they're doing, all because they want to see LeBron James smile. Yeah, it's game over now, buddy. Game over now. Because, see, the people have spoken and the people see that Bronny James is a scrub and doesn't belong anywhere near any basketball court in the world. He doesn't. He's a gamer. He needs to be playing video games. That's what he's great at. Let him be. He's always going to be rich. He's never going to have money problems. You don't have to fulfill some sick fantasy of his father to play basketball with him at the behest of other guys who are qualified that look just like LeBron James for the job. But yeah, JJ Redick, who refuses to apologize to Doc Rivers, he says he only regrets his tone of what he said. This guy right here is going to get what he's got coming to him. You understand? And so do those fake Laker channels and people who want to disrespect Darvin Ham and put felonious BS in their titles. And, I'm starting to see the racism in these guys, man. And you know what I'm saying? I'm just going to straight up say it, bro. And I don't respect anybody that's a racist. I only respect good people in this world, man. I always believe that you treat everybody good. You know what I'm saying? But I get racial undertones when I see how people are disrespectful towards Darvin Ham and some of these other guys, especially with their titles and things like that. So, like I said before, man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, it is what it is, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, share, subscribe, ring the bell, and I'm gone. And just because you got a brother up on your screen, which you don't mean that, because, like I said before, I can go back into the old days where you had the slave owners that was getting with the slaves. So did that not make them a racist? All right, then. So y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like, share, subscribe. I'm gone.